Yes, yes. The only wickedness is man, the only terrorist is plan. I'm Mega Rome G. Welcome to Live Fallout 4. Nobody will probably get on this motherfucker, but I don't really care. I just thought I'd try this out live one time. Damn, did you see that? And talk to you guys today about something that came to my attention. In the form of another atheist YouTuber who one of my favorites, and he is a white guy, and he was scouring the internet looking for black atheists, and what he found was something that I was aware of but hadn't really spoken about, because I just started, like, you know, less than a month ago. And it is that the black atheist and a lot of the nouveau theist movement is highly bigoted, very racist, and just like modern separatist in nature. And there's two camps of these people that have been in more or less peaceful debate outside of the common theist and atheist meetings and conversations. I think this is largely off of the radar of a lot of people. I'll give you an example. I was looking at excuse me, some of my subscriptions and found a debate that happened on Sunday between a prominent black atheist and critical thinker and a white Jewish rabbi. And at first glance, it's easy to see why someone on the outside would be confused, because the young atheist is solid in his understanding that theism is largely untrue. Damn. And
ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
Because of that, there's really no reason to believe it. It's a lot of unfounded first century gobbledygook, whatever. Unfortunately,
This still looks cleaner than my place back at the combat zone.
that's where the common sense ends. Because in the case of the young atheist, he believes that white people are devils. And that's why, for example, in the Jewish faith, there's a chosen people. His narrative is clever and foolish all at the same time. The rabbi's argument is the same theistic narrative mixed with some fake globalist nonsense that, you know, the Torah doesn't back up in any sense. It's pretty sad, because outside of this debate, there is the Black Israelite group. And their story pretty much goes like this. They read the Torah and the Bible, and because of
Something isn't right. We should get out of here.
you know, a mild understanding of geography, found that a lot of the characters in the Bible were Black African, and in some cases Egypt and Ethiopia are interchangeable in the Bible. Now, that's fine. Who cares? My point is simple. Simply because you found out that someone lied to you doesn't mean that what you discover is the truth. Nor does it mean that the people who lied to you about it know that they're lying, one, are aware of the implications. Not that there are any, to, you know, forward-thinking people, but the reality is that these Black Israelites are highly racist, extremely separatist, and they think all white people are devils. Check it for yourself. Just look up the Black Israelites, look up any Black atheist movement. They're dressed up in costumes. These guys, they look like ancient Egyptians sometimes, and a lot of the Black atheists and Black theists. Now I know there's more groups than just the Hebrew Israelites. There's also the pantheist, like deep African folks. I mean, it gets ridiculous. And don't get me started on that African movement nonsense. Like, there's a fringe group of these morons that actually think that the original African tribes and stuff are the way to to do things and understand, how to make the black community stronger. And it's like, have you seen Africa lately? I live in a place with the second largest population of Somalians outside of Somalia. And I won't even get into all of that. It's a different video. What's real is that if we don't do this together, we won't get anything done. These black separatists are lost. They actually have separated themselves from common society. Nobody knows about all of the interactions between black Israelites and black atheists. The Black Lives Matter movement seems to be riddled with separatist nonsense. But I digress. What I'm having trouble understanding is what it is that these folks believe is the solution. Because we're running out of people who identify as African American, and we're running out of people who are blindly bigoted enough to follow these monsters once we find them.
Yes.
There's no good damn reason in 2016, all this, we blaming white people for the woes of black men while you fight amongst yourselves. Open up and join the world. See, I wish that I could have seen this debate. They charged people for that shit. I can understand needing money for the venue, but I wouldn't charge people to see the damn thing. The debates that these folks have are a spectacle within themselves. I mean, imagine that instead of breakdancing, it was brothers speaking critically about theism and conscious thinking and this black consciousness movement. I don't know what the goal of the black consciousness movement is. But I do know that so far from what I've seen, it's largely a bunch of separatist, bigoted bullshit. Nah, I'm not going. I've known unloved and lost. Too many people from all walks of life, all different shapes and sizes, colors, countries. And giving their all to fight against stupidity like this new black separatist movement. It's not gonna work. I make it my goal to produce content refuting this shit. And I'm broke, so all you'll get is the wasteland, maybe some GTA 5. And your man, Mega Rome G. I'll do what I can and the message to these Black Bigots is grow up. You know good and damn well that there ain't no use and nothing can be gained from being a bigot. Do the math. Trust somebody. If you can't do the numbers yourself, then you should probably stop complaining. Because it seems ridiculous to me that, oh shit, so many black people who could be and who are in a direct position to do what's right are actually just sitting on ass and blaming white people. They do so much good for their own community. They do so much good and teach so many people for the black community. I watch a brother named The Real Black Atheist. Brilliant. And then white people are devils. And I'm just done with that shit. I won't support that shit. I do not condone it. It's counteractive to everything that I stand for. Now, if you sat through my disjointed rant this long, I appreciate it. And hope to have more content soon. I tried to put this thing up a couple different times. The mic was off. Everything went wrong. Trust me. But we'll get it together. And I'll start making better content. But it'll pretty much be this. I don't really care. So, that being said, question or comment below. This is Mega Rome G, an atheist gamer. Yeah. We'll be back in Fallout 4.